Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of DeFonzie's Garage. What are we doing today? Let's just say we're en route. In addition to that, I have my boys with me. And it's Owen's birthday. Happy birthday, Owen. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of DeFonzie's Garage. I am here with my brother, my best friend. I'm here with Debo D. What are we doing today, Debo D?
We're going to try to prevent the Chevelle from overheating.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of things to this car, from wiring to little odds and ends here and there. But, you know, we swapped out the radiator, and we could not get this thing to not overheat. So we have a brand new thermostat, we have a gasket. We're gonna go ahead and get that up and running, throw it here on the Chevelle. I'm gonna try and get a close up here and show you that somebody did a phenomenal paint job on the engine block and literally painted everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. So stay tuned.
So
We'll go ahead and show you what this looks like.
This actually just started the process. You bought a gasket?
Yeah, and that's not something we normally do either.
We're supposed to goop it with RTV.
RTV all over it. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, this is what I was talking about when I said literally everything is painted. The block looks great. You know, we got the traditional Chevy orange. The problem is the thermostat housing needs to come off, and that is also painted orange. So hang in there with us. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get this thermostat housing off. We're going to get the new thermostat in. We're going to go ahead and button it up with the gasket. More to come. All right, so hopefully the lighting's good enough. I'll go ahead and...
recording?
Yeah, I am. You?
There we go.
Go ahead and crack them both. Got one. The paint's flying everywhere.
Do you have a riser blade while you're doing that?
Yeah, I gotta
I'll
find
get
it.
it ready so that way you can get that one with the hose on it.
I don't know. All right, guys, all we're trying to do right now is make sure that we have the proper tools, make sure that, you know, we have the razor blade so we can go ahead and we can scrape away whatever gasket is actually left on this. I have a feeling that it's actually going to be in pretty good shape, but you never know. You want to make sure that you're equipped with everything that you have so you don't have to go and do this all over again.
Say you're a little low on coolant, dude.
Yeah?
Considering I took the upper hose off and
just get up into this.
there's literally nothing in here. It does. Apparently there's a thermostat in here.
And a gasket.
And a gasket. Look at you.
It's pretty bone dry. Yeah. Well, the gasket came right off. Huh. Alright, well, out with the old. all I'm doing here, guys, is just getting the leftover schmutz out of here. So when we go down to lay the gasket, it actually lays flush.
My phone's blowing up. That must be important.
Okay, I think we're ready for reassembly. What thermostat? How's 180?
Sounds good to me.
Alright guys, at this point, basically all we did is we got that thermostat housing off. We're going to go ahead and put the gasket on along with the 180 degree thermostat.
Yeah, it looks like it literally just crashed on itself.
This is what we're talking about, guys. This should not be flush against this. Huh. Alright guys, the issue we're running into right now after we laid down the gasket, as you could see earlier, I went and I showed you that the old thermostat was actually crushed, which inevitably was causing the issue, I believe, of this vehicle overheating. So what we ran into now is when you put the thermostat over top of it, the sensor is actually pushing down on it. So we're just trying to figure out where do we go from here. Alright guys, so the issue we're running into right now, this right here is for the thermostat temp sensor that's actually in the car, and this piece right here is actually hitting the thermostat, crushing it. So what we're trying to do right now is we took the water neck off. Thibaut D's trying to see if he could back out the one piece. Hopefully we could go ahead and button it up. Here, right here.
Oh.
You handed it to me. You think we should re-Teflon that, or you think it's good? Yeah, there's literally no that caused us to not use this. Yeah, there is.
What?
That vibration that's going to hit the belt. Maybe we run it behind the...
Could be.
Oh, I was going to say if we run it behind...
It's
you
spring.
can move it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's spring dingy.
Spring loaded.
See if the magic works. Doesn't get caught on the spring.
It does, doesn't it? Is it hitting it? So, what about here?
Yeah. That'd be the next. We'll just keep going around the circle.
Yeah, we'll just take the whole block apart. The good news is the brand new gasket that just fell in the drain pan is now covered in transmission fluid. I'm sure it'll be fine. So much paint on it. Is there an extension or a? There it is.
What I lose?
I'm not really sure.
I keep losing tools.
The good news is they're all covered in transmission fluid. So,
Well, you know,
it's fine.
that's the here. Let me put it over here. It's not a big gaping hole.
Yeah. Did I really? What did I do? Oh, I don't really know what it was actually. Maybe a socket or something. I'm sure it's something we needed.
Right. Probably like the adapter fitting that
Yeah. I'm sure.
I don't know what that was.
I know. Oh, maybe it was the extension. Here, why don't you try the extension right there? Put it up a little higher. We'll get a little more. We can do this.
But the problem.
Let me put this over on the side.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
More we can do that. There it is. So I bust it off in the block. Bust it off. Then we have a bigger problem, don't we? So let's put some heat on it.
No, I just don't want to. Brass is good.
Well, it's pink.
Trying to solve it.
There it is. I mean, it's bone dry in there too, so I don't think that's gonna work.
We're gonna see in 2 seconds.
Guess. Well, I think it's gonna bottom out.
Guess what? I was nice enough to.
What?
Listen, we have block of place, and block of place, and block of
Right.
place. Let me see.
We do get it. That's probably what fell down there.
No, I really don't know what fell down it.
Alright guys, so essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the right location to go ahead and put this temperature sensor back in. No matter which one we've been sticking it on, it's bottoming out, it's actually crushing the thermostat, so we don't want to go ahead and do that. This is going to be the final try before we try to look at something in the back of the block, so hopefully we're able to get it this time.
Perfectly fine.
Back to the beginning.
Yeah, so much for a 5-minute video, right? Like, yeah, let's put her in so it doesn't work, and then we can pull it right back out.
Hopefully it fits.
They should.
Universal brass fittings.
Maybe,
Clean up the schmutzkies.
well, I'm just gonna stuff it all back in the hole. Ready to pay that to use.
Now, if you want to go ahead and put that in there
So
so
you
we make sure it
can-
bottoms out. Like I think it's gonna. Did it bottom out? Huh. We might have to give that a few ooga doogas. Just because,
That looks nice.
yeah, I don't.
Now that it's fully seated,
Yeah.
it will work.
You don't want to throw that in some transmission fluid?
Yes, I do. But
We like to make sure that all of our parts are properly lubricated.
lubricated. You know, see, I don't know why we wouldn't have done that. Like,
You know why.
this is the old thing. Sounds right.
Sure it is.
it off. And, I don't know, I'm gonna Teflon that too.
Sweet. Wait till you see what this gasket looks like.
I just want to see. Let's see if we put the. If you spun it on the threads the right way.
I didn't. I can tell you that right now. I didn't.
It's all the Teflon tape.
There, I told you.
It's all the Teflon
Lava
tape
right up.
pulls off.
That's it.
Right. So that literally did nothing. Thanks, dude.
It would prevent it from leaking.
Where?
To give one more shot.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one came out great.
Yeah. Yes. Don't eat Tide Pods. Right? I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
that's right. We can't say that. It's not good. To clean clothes.
Right.
What?
I don't know if they're good over your salad.
Try the gasket now?
Well, let's see if it was drying out over here on the drying machine.
It's gonna get wet anyway.
Good enough for me, man.
Good enough for the girls we date. As our friend says, right? Yeah, it almost looks like it goes on easier and stuff. You know.
The other thing too, guys, in addition to the fact that, this was a little bit of a debacle, it's probably a good idea to make sure that there's coolant in the block. That will also prevent an overheat.
No.
Oh, I can't wait to open up this radiator and look at it bone dry.
I know what it is now.
What was it? What'd you drop?
The 14 millimeter socket. Oh, I heard it go.
Where did you drop it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I heard it go.
Down here.
Took.
All right, guys, just to kind of give you an idea where we're at right now, just buttoning up the Chevelle, re-Teflon taping a bunch of the brass fittings.
First time taking a.
Yeah.
I'd say
I mean, it's not.
it's
Definitely
not.
not cool. But it ain't bone dry.
Are you a half full or half empty type person?
Oh, I'm half full.
Are you gonna get funnel?
No.
Okay. Remember, splash it all over the place so it smells.
Smells like syrup.
Oh, there you go.
Look at you. This is my first time.
Garden hose? Actually, actually, the more I think about it, I should actually take out a radiator hose, and if you have anything, let it. I don't even know what the deck's. It's for GM. It's for GM vehicles.
It's 50-50 mix.
Sure, GM 2006 and up, but
So you want to dump it right into the water neck
I was
itself?
just thinking maybe let's put some
In the block and
see.
see what happens.
I know about my extended warranty.
Oh, nice.
It's good to know that the extended warranty calls that I get, I tell them that I have a 12-speed Huffy bicycle and they hang up on me. I don't know why.
So the question is, do we fire it up,
Yep.
wait for it to
Yep, wait for the thermostat.
suck it right in there and actually open up?
Yes, we can show people how to properly bleed said system.
Here it goes.
Bring the thunder! Bring it again! Oh, you can start.
Hopefully it starts.
We're good. The Fonzie's gonna back it out. We have to throw some fuel in it, and we're gonna let it idle just to see how it's going. This is the one where you have to go over the belt.
Yeah. You got it. There are any tools or anything on it, right?
No.
All right, guys, that wraps up this video. We'll say part 1 on the Chevelle. Definitely more to come. We have a couple things that we need to go ahead and do, particularly the fact that the car literally shifts from park to reverse and then to low. I can tell you it's not a fluid issue, so there's got to be something going on potentially with the gear select. Stay tuned for that video. We'll have that coming up. In addition to that, there is a rattle, pretty bad rattle, coming from the exhaust system. So we'll go ahead and get that up on the lift and see what's going on. So you're going to see a lot of the Chevelle on the next series that we have. Very, very similar to what we had going on with the Monte Carlo. We'll go ahead, we'll get that buttoned up. Again, if you guys enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and share. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of DeFonzi's Garage. What are we going to do? I'm going to tell you right now, nothing. That's what we're going to do. In addition to that, if you have locking lug nuts, you're fucked.
Well, what happens is when Torque Master 5000 over here decides that, well, how tight should we make the lug nuts?
How tight is too tight?
220 foot-pounds, apparently.
Yes, right.
And then you strip them out. So there's nothing left to that. So there is nothing that we can do to get the wheels off.
No.
Yeah.
So on the plus side, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this STI video. We got half of it done. And I can tell you it looks no different at all. It still bows in no matter what we do. So we're going to move on. Right, because we're gonna call that one a win, and we're gonna be done with it.
Yeah, you know, 50% of something is better than I don't know.
I agree. 100% of nothing, right?
Sure.
So we're gonna raise up the Chevelle and see what is going on there.